Tonight, live from Bob's Magic Emporium, one contestant will have a chance to spin the big wheel for a whole lot of theoretical cash on the game show Spin for a Million. And now, here's your host, 444RR.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Welcome to Spin for a Million. This is the only game show where one contestant has a chance to spin this big wheel for a whole lot of theoretical cash. And I want to thank our announcer, Super Twisted Twister. Thank you so much for doing the intro. And if you haven't noticed, there is something new here on Spin for a Million this week. It is my skinny game show host microphone. That's right, I got one of these off eBay, and it is a Marantz Superscope EC12B condenser microphone. So I feel just like Gene Rayburn on Match Game. Alright, well, it's time now to play our Spin for a Million game. You know how this works. We like to get 3 contestants to start the show off, and they're going to play our mini disc drop game at the start of the show. So here's the first contestant this week on Spin for a Million, Tyler Lunsford Magic. Very, very cool. All right, let's move on to our next contestant here. And we have, I'm going to pull another name out. We have, oh boy, the Zach Man 18. He's our next contestant. All right, Zach may spin the big wheel tonight. We're going to find out. And finally, our last contestant of the night. Let's see who it's going to be. We have the Magician PR, somebody who just signed up last week. Very cool. All right, so our 3 contestants are Tyler Lunsford Magic, the Zach Man 18, and the Magician PR. Very excited for all 3 of our contestants tonight. All right, so we're going to start off by playing the disc drop game. Same rules as last week. We have numbers 3, 1, 2, 5, 2, 1, and 3. And our contestants are going to drop 2 discs each. The player with the highest score moves on to spin our big wheel at the end of the show. Remember, if a peg rests, if a disc rests on a peg like that or falls out of the game board, it's a redrop. And if we have a tie, we have a drop off. All right, here we go. Tyler Lunsford Magic is first, and he has, oh, okay, that rests on that right in between the 1 and the 3, so we redrop that. And that's another redrop here. Technical difficulty, that's a 1 for Tyler Lunsford Magic. And the last chip, we're going to do that again. That's a redrop. Oh, that's a 3. So he has a score of a 4. All right, Zach is next. The Zach Man 18 gets to drop his first disc, and he has a 2. All right, he needs another 2 to tie it up. 3 or 5, and he will be in the lead. And he has a 3. Oh, right. So he has an 8. Wait, no, it was no. He has a 5. He has a 5. Sorry about that. I thought it dropped into 5 there for a minute. All right, and the Magician PR is last. Here we go. 1. Uh-oh, he needs a 5, and he will be the winner this week. If not, Zach Man 18 takes it. The peg fell off the board, but it went into the 1. Zach Man 18 is going to spin our big wheel for a chance at up to $2 million theoretical dollars. Congratulations, Zach. Tyler Lunsford Magic and the Magician PR, they go back into our contestant pool, and we might pull their name out again next week. Who knows? All right. Zach, it is time for you to spin the big wheel. Here's how this works. We have our $1 million wedge. That's the one you want to try to land on. That is the big space for this week. We also have our other space over here, which is the 0. You don't really want to land on that because you walk out of here with nothing. We also have a spin again space and double the score. You land on that, you get to spin the wheel one more time, and whatever you land on your second spin will double it. We also have a featured prize on the wheel tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight's featured prize is, 5 pairs of Eris running shoes. Eris running shoes, always running from something. And the actual retail price of the prize is $500. $100 for each pair of shoes. And we also have a featured car on tonight's wheel. Actually, the space probably should have been changed because it's actually a featured truck. It's a Chevy Silverado truck worth $18,900. All right. So, if you land on the spin again space or double the score, and you happen to land on the car or the prize, we'll give you that prize plus the cash equivalency. So if you land on double the score in the car, we'll give you the car and the $18,900. One more thing I want to mention: if the flipper rests in between one of the pegs, such as like that, it's going to count for the space that it just passed, the wedge that it just passed. With all that in mind, we're going to spin the big wheel, and I hope the Zachman18, the announcer of the new Talk Is Right, my other show, gets a big amount of money on this show. All right, I'm going to spin the big wheel. Here we go. Good luck to you, Zachman18. Round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Anything but the zero. All right, we had Richie Peters get some big money last week on the show. I think he got $50,000. And Zachman18 is going to get $400,000. Wow, very exciting, Zach. Congratulations, $400,000 on Spin for a Million. That is not a bad day's work. Congratulations, Zachman18 has $400,000. Now, just like last week, Richie Peters said he spent his cash on some Magic-related prizes. In the comments below, Zach, tell me, what are you going to spend your $400,000 on? Very, very exciting. So Zach is going to go into our winners pool as well, and if he's one of the highest scoring winners at the end of the season, he's going to come back and he's going to get to spin the big wheel, possibly for a chance at an even bigger cash prize, which we'll talk more about that as the season continues. And to our other two contestants who played our disc drop game, you guys will be in the contestant pool and have a chance to come back on stage every week till you get to spin the big wheel. Alright, that's going to do it for this week's Spin for a Million. If you like the show, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to also check out all my social media, which are in the links, or in the description down below, are all the links. And from all of us here at Bob's Magic Emporium, I'm Bob, reminding you to help control the YouTube population. Always have your spammers spayed or neutered. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody. Yeah, $400,000. If you'd like to see more awesome content, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. New videos are posted every day of the week. Also, check out my website and register so you can post in the forums. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, like me on Facebook, add me to your Google Plus circles, and check out my merchandise store to pick up some awesome swag. 444RR, game shows, magic, and more.